Welcome to my channel Being Teachers, and I'm Ruhee. So here I am again with another video for you guys, and this time the video is on my short story, and the name of the short story is The Broken Windowpane. It was a normal day at school. The boy, who was probably in the high school, had his usual morning routine, getting up 15 minutes prior to his school timing, freshening himself up, having his breakfast hurriedly, rushing for the school bus. Those were his most exhausting 15 minutes. Even though those 15 minutes were really chaotic for him, he never forgot to have a glance at the broken window pane in his room. He was known for being absent-minded, but that day teachers seemed to be gentle on him. Since a few days, he had been losing his touch with reality. Having tiffin during class, writing notes during the recess seemed to be normal since a few days. Teachers and fellow students also adjusted to his new bizarre behavior. As usual, the school ended and he was back home, not realizing the scene he had created with the bus driver. He was adamant that the place he lived was not where he lived, but somewhere down the road. Later, an elderly person had to get the boy down the bus and convince him that this was his house. The elderly man was probably his neighbor. At last he was home. He freshened himself up, had a snack, kept observing the broken window pane. It started bothering him to a point that he thought he would call a glazier to get it fixed. It was evening now, and he did his homework, had his dinner, and was about to sleep. And as he was about to do this, he jumped out of his bed, sat on the chair nearby his bed, and observed the broken window pane as long as he could. Might be he loved gazing stars through it, or observed the spider web, who knows. It was morning time, and he was really happy and excited by the fact that the glazier would arrive at 10 a.m. and he would get the window pane fixed. As expected, the glazier arrived. The boy took him inside his room and pointed out the window pane that had to be fixed. To the boy's shocking surprise, the glazier was stunned and said nothing. He walked away, leaving the boy confused and angry. He tried to forget this weird incident and got over it soon. 1 week had passed and the teachers appreciated him for his changed behavior. He was happy though, but the broken window pane bothered him terribly. Another day, and as usual, he was dropped at the house and was walking his way home when he overheard his neighbor telling her friend that how pity she felt for this boy, and he had lost his mother and his father left him too. These words of his neighbors brought the reality flashing in front of his eyes. He entered his home, stepped into the room, and never saw the broken window pane again. Thank you guys. This was my story, The Broken Window Pane. If you liked the story, if you liked the short story that I tried to write, and if you think you understood, please comment down. If you didn't understand, then also you can comment down so that I can clarify and give you an explanation to it. And if you really liked my video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe and press that bell icon. So thank you guys. Happy teaching and happy learning.